James, no relation. Stephanie Vaquer, so our first buyback potential. We'll put that to the side. Zelina Vega. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh. Guys, look at that, man. Hey guys, what is up? Schway here, back with another video, and today, guys, we just ripped a full case of WWE Topps Chrome 2026 Hobby on the Schway Nostalgia Whatnot page, so make sure you go and follow that if you haven't already. And this is the contents of our first full case break, and I also have a, what's this? Little personal box, a little Percy action. So we're gonna, you know, go through the whole case, the main hits that is, and I'll show you some of the stuff from that we pulled, and then I will open up this personal box as well, guys. So stick around so you don't miss out. So Topps 2020, wow, 2020, that was a great year of Chrome if you don't know. Topps 2026 Chrome, you know, to me, probably one of the most, you know, talked about products before. People seem to like Chrome the most as far as the current iteration of Topps products that I've seen. It seems to be the most well-liked. So there's been a lot of excitement around this product, guys. You know, there's huge chases such as the rookie debut auto patches, which look like they're going to be really cool cards. You know, one-of-ones, I think there's only 5 or 6 people who have them, so that's going to be the main chase. Obviously, you know, super fractors, the garbage pail kids inserts, and there's a ton of other cool stuff in there, and I'll show you what we got in this case real quick. So here's some of the inserts that we got. I got a couple of each one so you can see. So we have the Viral Shock, so here's Jordan Grace, we got Kofi Kingston, and we got Roman Reigns. And obviously there's a lot of wrestlers for these. You get a good amount per case. We had 2 pretty big stacks of cards that were just inserts. We have the negatives, so it seemed like a lot of packs had these. So it was like, I think it was like 3 or 4 a box, I want to say. So we have the Ivy Nile, Kairi Sane, bring that closer for you, Kairi Sane. We got Solo Sikoa, and we got Lash Legend. So I think these cards are really cool. I kind of wish they were numbered because I feel like they're not going to get as much love just because they're not numbered, and they're pretty plentiful in this product. We have Lyra Valkyria on the women's division, Julia on the women's division, Bailey on the women's division refractor, and Bianca. So I'm just, you know, these aren't all the inserts. We obviously got a lot more in the case. I just figured I'd give you like a taste of all the inserts and such, because I'm going to go through all the numbered cards, autos, and case hits. We also had, here's a scope on the refractor of Tiffy. There was some, you know, I think this, and I heard a lot of customers say, some of the pictures they had in here were like super random. I should have found the Tommaso Ciampa. We have Jade Cargill, Kevin Owens kind of just chilling, Io Sky coming in. There was one with Tommaso Ciampa where it looks like he's training just wearing headphones. Very random. Some of the scopes are a little weird to me. We only got one of these in the entire case that I saw. That was a refractor. We got a numbered one of these too, you'll be seeing. But as far as the insert non-number, this is the only one we had, a Bret Hart, which if you guys have been collecting for a little bit, it reminds me a lot of the mezzanines from 2022 Select. So I thought those were cool. Bret Hart had a hell of a break, as you can kind of see on the wall, and we'll show you more. Here's a House of Cards insert. So we had one in our case. I've heard some cases have 2. So there is that. And our other case hit we had was the gamut of Tiffany Stratton. Looks pretty cool with all of these lightning bolts and stuff. I feel like so far the Topps case hits haven't really been as coveted as Panini case hits. The Feel the Pops from last year's Chrome are reselling pretty well though. So we'll go through all the numbered cards here. We had our Tribal Chief Roman Reigns to $3.99. We had Trish to $3.99. Another Roman Reigns to $3.99. Jada Parker. We had Brinley Reese. Hank Walker. Raquel Rodriguez. Angela Dawkins. We had Natalia. One thing I will say is I kind of wish the color went around a little bit more versus like kind of fading into the chrome. But maybe that's just because I miss Prism. Chad Gable, Brock Lesnar, and then we go into our 299 numbered. We have Kyrie Sane, Joaquin Wilde, Ivy Nile, Tony D, Road Dogg, Jesse James. We got Chelsea Green, Bubba Ray Dudley. Then to 275, we had Batista, Cruz Del Toro, Laney Reed on the rookie, Ilya Dragunov, Uncle Howdy, Bronco Nima, Liv Morgan, Devon, and then to the 250s, we have Lita, Ilya Dragunov. Here's our other stack of numbered cards. Joaquin Wilde, Ivar, Ridge Holland, AJ Lee to 199. We're into the 199s now. AJ Lee to 199. The Undertaker. We have Scope Angelo Dawkins to 150. Zoe Stark, I hope she's well soon, to 150. AJ Styles. Michin on the women's division to 150. Carmelo Hayes. Nia Jax. Javon Evans. Randy Orton, the Viper. Then to 99, we had Tyreek Igwe, Bailey, Kevin Owens. Viral shock of The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18. To 99, obviously. We have Eric to 75. Malik Blade to 75. To 50, Andre Chase. Here is the other insert I was talking about, similar to the Bret Hart one. So this is numbered to 50. Also Bret Hart with him and Stone Cold at the Hall of Fame. These are called embedded, for the record. We have these Diamond Dynasty. Actually, I forgot to take those out. There was a good amount of these Diamond Dynasty inserts in this set too. This one was numbered to 50. John Cena, Viral Shock, numbered to 50 as well. Oh, it's a bookend. I just saw it was a bookend, 50 to 50. Randy Orton on the Scope to 50. Gunther to 50. We have Cutler James on the rookie to 50. JC Jane. We had Ron Killings to 37. I think these are called Cage, but not 100% on that. I think someone was saying they're Cage. It was like Cage Match or something. To 37, Pete Dunne. Damian Priest to 37. Alex Shelley to 37. Viral shock of John Cena going heel on Cody. Still kind of confused why we did that with no payoff. And Stevie Turner to 25. Let me see if there's one of those. Yeah, so these were the Rock inserts. We also had the Punk. So there was probably like 4 or 5 of each of these in there, where it's the Punk insert and the Rock insert. You know, guys, sorry, I'm a little tired from streaming. I could have did a better job grabbing some of these for us. I thought I had them all, but even I missed a couple. So I think that's it. I might have missed one. I don't think so, though, as far as the inserts. Doing a quick comb over. Very unprofessional of me. But looking good. So yeah, we had like 4 or 5 of each of these, and they have potential to be numbered. And then on the hit wall, so our last number card was this Stone Cold. We had a bunch of these Stone Cold inserts too, numbered to 10. So that was pretty cool. And again, there's a bunch of inserts that are not numbered in there too. As far as our autos, I'm going to get all the non-numbered ones for us. So we had a pretty ladies heavy case. I feel like there wasn't as many numbered autos in this year's product versus last year's product. Maybe I'm wrong, guys. I don't know. But it just seemed like we hit a lot more numbered autos in last year's product. I could be wrong, though. It has been a minute. So we have Ethan Page on the refractor. LA Knight, Braun Breaker. Chelsea Green, I feel like she redid her auto. Julia, apparently she's been popping up in this a lot. Jade Cargill. Carmen Petrovic. We have Izzy Dame. Raquel Rodriguez. Lucian Price. Rusev. These remind me so much of last year's autos. It just seems very similar. We have Tala Tonga. Ron Killings, which we actually hit 2 Ron Killings autos. Kevin Owens. Jacob Fatu. Sami Zayn. And then on here, we had Jada Parker to 150. Trish Stratus to 150. We had a future star of Javion Evans. We had Lash Legend to 50. We had Finn Balor to 50. And then we had 2 Bret the Hitman Hart autos. We had his Hall of Fame auto. And we had the main event to 25. So, overall, a solid case. You know, I think there's obviously going to be some better cases out there than that. But pretty solid. Yeah, random thoughts about this product. It's just... Hey guys, so had one of my phones turn off, so we had to restart here. But like I was saying, thoughts on the set. You know, card designs look solid. The inserts are fun. The CM Punk one's cool. The Stone Cold one's cool. Yeah, for me with Chrome, it's always just the hunt for superfractors, and autos of big names are the main 2 things. So I thought the case was solid. I definitely think we'll see some better ones though pretty soon, guys. Let me know what you think of the product in the comments. Overall, I'm a fan, especially at MSRP. I had to buy this a little bit higher just to make sure that I could get it in time to do this video, guys. So we'll see how we go, see how we do. We got 2 autos, guys. Again, 2 autos, a bunch of stuff. Also, if you're not aware too, the potential buybacks were announced, guys. So if you haven't already, you know, seen that, what you're going to want to know basically for the buybacks is that, and if you don't know what buybacks are, guys, basically Topps gives us 2 matches at WrestleMania, and actually 4 matches, 2 matches anyways. Sorry guys, long day. So basically it's going to be Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv and CM Punk versus Roman, which basically means that whoever wins those matches, all their cards are going to be given certain value amounts by Topps for trade-in. So, you know, with participating stores, you could bring in like a bunch of base cards of CM Punk if he wins, and it'll be good towards value at the card shop or wherever you decide to turn it in. So a good opportunity, especially if you're like, you know, if you stockpile like Stephanie Vaquer, Liv, Roman, CM Punk, or just whoever you think, you know, in general, just whoever you think's going to win. If you want to go after all 4, do that. But whoever you think's going to win, you know, might as well grab some. The base are worth obviously the least amount, but the higher the numbered card, the more the card's potentially worth as a buyback. So the sweet spot's kind of finding like refractors, high like to $3.99, base cards, all that jazz. So we'll see what we got, guys. We got Jordan Grace, Fallon Henley, X-Pac, Brinley Reese, Maxine Dupree, our first number card to $2.99, AJ Lee, so not bad. We got a refractor of Viral Shock of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn turns on the bloodline on the refractor. And we have LA Knight. I believe they're calling these pulsars. So I'm gonna put the inserts to the side and we'll top load the numbered card. So AJ Lee, not a bad start, guys. You know, there are obviously people who like AJ Lee, so not a bad start. We're going next, guys. I forgot to mention, but wish me luck. It goes without saying. No buyback potentials yet. We have Dom Mysterio, Javon Evans, Tyler Breeze, Kofi Kingston, Lyra Valkyria, Wes Lee, Solo Sikoa on the scope, and The Rock on the refractor. So, I mean, hey, if you're going to get a refractor, might as well get a good name. Might as well get a good name. So, when you're on here and you see, what you call it, items that you bid on eBay or send offers and you're winning. So it took me a second there. We have Cutler James, Kiana James. Is it James? Yeah, Cutler James to Kiana James, no relation. Stephanie Vaquer, so our first buyback potential. We'll put that to the side. Zelina Vega. Tommaso Ciampa. Oh. Guys, look at that, man. Stephanie Vaquer on the auto, guys. If you saw my Exalted video, you know, I hit a Stephanie Vaquer in my Exalted box, and here I am hitting a Stephanie Vaquer Marks of a Champion. Shoes of a Champion. Yeah. On the Stephanie Vaquer, that's nice. We have Viral Shock of Joe Hendry. And our first negative of Ricky Saints. Well, guys, we'll take a Stephanie Vaquer auto any day of the week. I still have that Exalted if anyone wants. Shoot me an offer, guys. We got 2 Stephanies now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You know, it's funny because for a while I was hitting some rough boxes on here for wrestling, guys. So it's nice to see back-to-back La Primera autos. Let's hope that we have a super loaded box and get a second nice auto. Let's be greedy, guys. Let's do it. AJ Lee. Rey Mysterio, Booyaka Booyaka, Jada Parker. We have Ricky Starks. I don't know what's going on here. Backwards cards. We'll see Lillian Garcia. We have a Pulsar of Ron Killings. We have Nikki Cross in the women's division. And we have Angel Garza originally, now just Angel to 75. Who, I don't know. I feel like he's mostly in AAA now. Feel like he's mostly in AAA, but hey, we got a Stephanie auto, guys, so you know we're riding the high on that. We got Mark Henry, one of my favorite theme songs ever, Penta, Kendall Gray. We got Aleister Black. We have Tala Tonga, Carmen Petrovic. We got Sami Zayn on the scope and Ren Sinclair on the Pulsar. That is definitely not a penny sleeve. All right. Damn. Super unprepared. Oh, no, there's some more. That's super unprepared. No penny sleeves. No nothing. But I got another one right there. Let's keep going, guys. Let's see what we got. EO. We got Brutus Creed. Tony D'Angelo. Tony D. We got a little Charlie Dempsey. Sean Spears. Joe Gacy. My friend Tim is not a fan of Joe Gacy. Hashtag I stand with Tim. Raquel Rodriguez on the women's division refractor. And Lash Legend, who I feel is very underrated. As you saw earlier in our recap, she has a beautiful signature too. One of the few who still will go through and like write out their whole name. So I'm a fan of Lash Legend, respectfully. Let's see, where is it? There you go. Again, it's been a long day, guys. I am a sleepy guy. Sleepy guy. All right. So we still have, I think, half a box. So, whew. Let's see if we can get some more buyback potentials. I'm curious, guys. Who do you think is going to win between Steph, Liv, CM Punk, Roman? Who is your buyback choices, guys? Who are you going to invest in? We got Channing. We got LA Knight. We got Ivar. The Game, Triple H. We got Brooks Jensen. What is this? 250. We have Cutler James on the rookie. Stone Cold Steve Austin on his insert. This is what we were talking about earlier on the refractor. And we have All Ego Ethan Page. So not too bad. Cutler James. Put him here. There you go. So yeah, you'll get like, you know, a Pulsar or a Silver in every pack, and then like an insert too. Sometimes there's some packs that are loaded with extra ones. I don't know if that's by design or an error, but either way, you know, we'll take them. You got Ren, Sheamus, Ivy Nile, Alita, Bubba Ray, My guy Mello. Roxanne Perez on the women's division refractor, and a negative of Aleister Black, which is a pretty cool one. It makes sense for his aesthetic too. And if you see anything you like, guys, feel free to hit me up. You know, everything here, for the most part, barring something coming up, is going to be for sale, guys. Barring something crazy coming up that I'm like, I just have to keep it. I just got to keep it. We got Solo, Kyrie Sane, Jacob Fatu, Thea Hale, Kit Wilson, Wendy Chu, Jada Parker on the women's division, and a refractor of Chris Sabin. We got like 3 packs left, guys. We still got an auto. I still want to hit a garbage pail. I have not hit a garbage pail yet. We got Noam Dar, JBL, Bianca, Grayson Waller, Asuka to 399. Lillian Garcia, Zelina on the women's division, and Lillian Garcia on the negative. Lillian Garcia Rainbow. I don't know, man. I think, honestly, to me, one thing that does drive me wild about Chrome is just some of these cards are just numbered too high, man. You know, the lack of color autos in the case of like numbered autos in the case, and then like all these numbered cards that are just so high, man. Like numbered to 399 to me is crazy. 250 even is kind of crazy. 299, like I think past 199, which I'd get rid of that too, just seems a little nuts. We got Coco Beware, Undertaker, Bronco Nima, Axiom. We got Kevin Nash, Ridge Holland. We got Montez on the scope, and Rhea Ripley on the refractor, which I don't know, guys. I honestly thought Rhea and Jade would have been the potential buyback, but I don't know. We will see. Because last year they seemed to do the 2 secondary matches. So this is my last pack, guys. So if I don't have an auto here, I got shorted. CM Punk, Zarya, Drew McIntyre, JD McDonough, Lola Vice to 150. Looks like I have a base auto behind here. Lola Vice to 150. Sheamus on the Pulsar. We got AJ Styles debuts on the Viral Shock. Going viral. And Bronco Nima. Well, maybe I'll hit my guy Phil, aka Wrestling Card Friend, and see if he wants a Bronco Nima auto. We will see. But, you know, we got a Stephanie, so can't be too mad, guys. I mean, having said that, you know, the goal is always to break even. So hopefully I will break even on this box. I will go through the contents of the box again if you would like to see. I'm not going to go through the base, but I'll go through the inserts and all that stuff. So let's see. Okay. We're going crazy for you guys. Women's division, boom. Silver, neg. Women's division, Pulsar. Stone Cold, silver. Women's division, scope. Where's scope at? Pulsar. Women's division, negative. Viral Shock. I just always hear Wade Barrett. Scope. Okay, there's the Pulsars. And there's that. So we had one Austin insert, the 316 insert. We hit a number to 10 to that in the break. Of the scopes in the box, we had 3 scopes. So Sammy, Solo, and Montez. Of the viral moments, we had the Viral Shock. We had Sami Zayn, Joe Hendry, and AJ Styles. So 3 of those. On the Pulsars, we had LA Knight 1, Ron Kill. Actually, these are different. Oh, man. These are different. I just realized that because I am tired. So, all right. You'll have to forgive me, guys. So we got these 3 here. Right? And then we have 2 of these Pulsar types. Of the refractors, we had The Rock, Lash Legend, Chris Sabin, and Rhea. Some pretty solid names there. On the negatives, we got 3. So we got Ricky Saints, Aleister Black, and Lillian Garcia. I kind of wish those were numbered. I think they're cool. We got on these, we had 5 women's division inserts, including a Nikki Cross, Zelina Vega, Jada Parker, and then 2 of them were refractors in Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. And then on our hit wall, Cutler James, 2/250. Lillian Garcia to 399. AJ Lee to 299. We have Angel to 75. Lola Vice to 150. And then our 2 autos, Bronco Nima. Really got to stop hitting that pull. Bronco Nima and Stephanie Vaquer on Marks of a Champion, Card of a Champion, Shoes of a Champion. So, again, the La Primera streak is still alive and well on. We're just going to say hobby boxes because I should have some megas and blasters in the mail soon to me so I can shoot another one of these videos to show those off as well. So, again, overall, not a bad box. Only 1 buyback potential with my Stephanie base card. Let me know what you think of the product, guys. Are you liking Chrome so far? Is it something that you've been getting into break-wise or buying boxes? How do you feel it compares? Is it your favorite Topps product? Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know if you've got any big hits so far, if you've gotten any boxes. And as always, if you haven't already, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. It's free for you. It helps us tremendously. We just got over 1,300 subscribers. I really appreciate it, guys. We're going towards 1,500. Almost, almost at the time of shooting this, around 1,320. So I appreciate all y'all. And then join the Schway Wrestling Facebook group, guys. Over 1,000 people. Thanks to everyone who's joined so far. A great place to sell your cards, talk to other collectors, and all that jazz. Make sure to join the Schway Nostalgia Discord. It is growing by the day, guys, for anything card-wise. So, wrestling, sports, non-sports, all that jazz. I actually, against my better judgment, just kind of got into sports cards recently. PCing one player, hoping that he gets good. So we'll see if I regret that in a year. And then, yeah, if you haven't already, please follow Schway Nostalgia and our newly rebranded channel, Schway Station. All on Whatnot, guys, if you'd like to hang out with me or any of the guys on the channel. My guy Manic, my guy CJ, my guy Big Mike. We're always growing the team, always trying to grow. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone watching the video, guys. And until next time, peace. Appreciate y'all.